this would be how the day ends, because last night set it up so perfectly. Loser of a best-of-3 on Oasis goes home. Jamerson, they go home, all for naught.
Kind of like fate decided this year. I mean, I had my popcorn at the ready, right? Kungarna just really trying to sell themselves as the heels of Overwatch at this point. I imagine they're fans of professional wrestling at this point.
Yeah.
Thanks for the assist.
We are sending you home. But now it's coming down to this. Once again, it's Oasis, and we have to stress the importance of this. The winner of this best-of-3 on Oasis moves on to the playoffs, and Cloud9 beat them handily last time, going 100-0 on every single point, and that was a best-of-5.
Right. The question is, I mean, Oasis is a bad draw for Kungarna. They don't have a pharmacy combo really of their own, not one that I've seen do great work. And Short4 and Adam, they've been running Pharmacy since Pharmacy was, before Pharmacy was even a term, before it was coined, so they definitely have the experience here. How Kungarna's choosing to deal with this is Baby Bay on the 76, a great 76, Michael on the Tracer, a good Tracer, and they're gonna run Dogman on the Zenyatta as well. So that orb has to be on part of the combo. That orb now out of the mix as Zephyr able to take down Dogman and Pooks. All the healing is gone, all the damage is permanent. You have to imagine at some point, this goes the way of Cloud9.
And Bishu gets a consolation DMAC onto Gods, but that's not going to be enough. Baby Bay finally answers back, but they're running out of bodies. Adam even goes for the res onto Kaiser, and Short4 is cleaning up. Bishu goes down. Baby Bay has to make his way on out. It's going to be Cloud9 to take the point first.
First point capture with all my extensive research, which I previewed in my daytime television audition. Could be 100% to 0. Just going on basic trends. However, Baby Bay has Tactical Visor. He's going to use it the moment he sees that combo peek out and feels safe enough to do so. Right now, though, another Pulse Bomb comes in. Remix out of the mix. Dogman makes him pay his mic. That Visor will come down. Had Adam for a second. Adam ducks out of that. Baby Bay being pushed back just a little bit. Will find the Pharah. A Pulse Bomb from Michael brings it back for them. That is a lot of kills for the side of Kungarna, but we've seen kills don't necessarily translate into point captures. That should.
Yeah, when you kill the entire team, it generally does. So Cloud9 finally falls. 35% on the board for them, though. And we've seen some teams actually struggle before with the retake coming with the Pharmacy, especially when Baby Bay's going to have the protection. He's got the Diva up there with them, along with Pooks on that Lucio. So they're just playing
Kill the entire
Protect
team.
1.
Kill the entire team to climb on ladder. Seems like some of the advice I find online of like, that's how you climb on ladder. Look, guys, all you have to do is kill the entire team. Jump up right top is Kaiser trying to evict him from the high ground. He does get Bishu out of the mech and gets booped away a little bit by that mech. Call down. Does able to stay alive right there. We are about equal in percentages here. Short4 controlling the skies. Kaiser is down. It's a lot of ground control out of the way, but Short4 finds Dogman with a rocket. Zephyr in with that Pulse Bomb does not find what he's looking for.
Yet still, though, this entire time, the point is controlled by Kungarna as the self-destruct does come up from Gods. It's just going to force them off right now, but they're still not able to make any progress so far as Pooks comes in with the right-click, is able to take out Zephyr. Now Baby Bay coming around with that Tactical Visor. He's on the hunt for that Lucio. Drops down low, but with the help of Bishu, we'll be able to clean up Raw. But there is the Resurrection coming out from Adam, and now they're going to go for that Tactical Visor, but it goes largely into Kaiser, who was with that Primal Rage. Now, he's going to force the DMAC out, but that's most of the Visor getting filled for now, but it's all Kungarna so far. It's still in their favor. It's at 70% as Short4 comes in, gets the kill onto Remix, but now Michael answers on back.
It was a good res, too, just unable to bring it back. And even Kaiser staying alive and letting Gods come in with the Diva Matrix to keep him alive was a good individual play, but it means very little. They're still going to have to get out of here. 85%. And there's something we noted earlier today is that there has been a switch roster-wise here, not roster-wise, hero-wise. Gods had been playing a really good Tracer the last couple days, and Zephyr was a very good Diva, and they've switched roles. So something interesting to note there. Pulse Bomb comes in from Zephyr, does not show up there in the kill feed, does not find pay dirt exactly. Gods able to take down Remix, and I guess despite really not having an enormous fight, they flip the point back over. This could be strategic by Kungarna to let them take it and get in position where they have the ults that they're looking for. Transcend about to come online for Dogman.
Yeah, Remix is getting closer to his Primal Rage. Now, Bishu and Baby Bay a little bit further away, but Baby Bay just needs to be able to get that left-click damage off onto that Pharmacy combo, but Short4 just raining down damage from the sky, goes for the barrage as soon as he spots out Baby Bay, but he's able to kite backwards. We've got the sound barrier coming up from Cloud9, but it's going to fizzle. And now Kungarna continue to push forward. They're trying to focus down this Diva. Is going to force out the DMAC. Adam has to stay alive, though. He's dropping really low. He's got the Resurrection at the ready. Gods is down. Is he going to go for this res?
Yeah, you do it. You absolutely tempo res that. The only reason that Barrage did anything and didn't die completely was that Short4 was inside God's Matrix. They forced out the Transcend there. That's a trade you take every day. Barrage for Transcend. And a beautiful push off the ledge as Rolf gets credit for both Dogman and Michael there. That's going to give him a lot of charge up towards his next ultimate here. 99 to 99 incoming here. Who will take this first stage in the best of 3 tiebreaker between Kungarna and Cloud9?
Yeah, there's almost no room for error at this point as they are onto the point. Here comes a self-destruct coming out from God that forces Kungarna to come forward, and Pooks goes down to it. Baby Bay has his tactical advisor though, has answered in kind, so that's both Lucio's down as Short4 still in the sky, takes out Dogman, and now there is no sustain for Kungarna on the point, and it's Cloud9 cleaning up. Zephyr takes out his counterpart, gets a second kill with that pulse bomb stick onto Remix, and they're running out of bodies are Kungarna, and it looks like Cloud9 will secure that first point, and now they're 1 point away.
1 point away, but let's take a second. Kungarna got goose-egged. Zeros across the board in their first match against Cloud9 on Oasis. They took it to 99. This is not as simple as Cloud9 team. A lot of fight in this Kungarna team, no matter what you think of them. These guys are competitive, they want to play, and I think you're seeing it right now. Perhaps the RNG not in favor, because this is yet another map you can run the pharmacy on. It looks like neither team choosing to do so. Of course, the surprise being that Cloud9 not choosing to do so. Short4, we've just heaped praise on him since the beginning of time. Deep pool, plays everything well. I've used that term a lot today, but Short4 is the person where deep pool plays everything well, probably top 5 in everything that he plays.
I would have to agree here, and so he's on that Genji. Now, we did see Gods on it a few weeks ago, but Short4 coming onto it, he looks a lot more comfortable. Now, we'll see if he can build up that blade quickly. They were able to just hide away from him and work Kungarna, but Bishu getting focused down is going to be forced out of his mech, but he did get that kill onto Rolf. It's going to be Baby Bay actually pushing forward with that Soldier 76, getting so much damage off.
This fight's over. They lost way too many key heroes way too early. Both their supports went down in the Diva demacked, and that was all over very quickly. That's one of the quickest fights I've ever seen on Oasis. Generally, they're long and drawn out, never want to give up first control, but a very quick fight from Kungarna, able to get themselves to 10%. Looking up over the top is Baby Bay. I mean, it's a really important moment, but I still love trampolines. Can't take that joy away from me.
Nope. Now, they try to get onto the high ground here. Baby Bay has to be careful. He's got isolated up, dropped really low, but the biotic field will keep him alive. Remix finds the kill onto his counterpart, taking out Kaiser, and now immediately Cloud9 are trying to back away. They have to. They don't want to give up anything for free at this point, so they immediately kite on back.
Yeah, Kungarna is playing this really well, too. No chase, even. Michael got a little low, and generally you maybe chase with the Tracer, see if you can hit a goodbye Pulse Bomb. He's going to try to hit a triple Blink Pulse Bomb if he sees anything over the top. Does not. But they're really playing around the trampoline up here. Michael looking for targets. The high ground Pulse Bombs on this map end up being so beautiful, but what they're not chasing. Why would you chase? You're in control of it. So smart. Already nearing 50% is Kungarna. Short4 finds first blood in Dogman.
Yeah, Dogman was 5% away from Transcendence, and now they pulled the trigger. Zephyr found the kill onto Baby Bay, but Short4 did go down. Still, they can try and stall this out for as long as they can on the side of Kungarna, as Adam was able to take out his counterpart. So now they're losing bodies, but they're still gaining percentage, already at 67%.
Well, Baby Diva tried to hide in there as the self-destruct goes. Did not know Zephyr was in there. Gods will get the self-destruct of his own onto Remix. The sound barrier comes in. Cloud9 now desperate to take the point back as they've gone all in. Everything on the table here for them. Use all their ults. Short4 back in the field, unable to get anything going. I think he had Blade out. He didn't exactly see it, but he was at 0%, so that must have been the case. Completely negated there. Baby Bay able to take down Kaiser, 92%. Cloud9 has to win a fight, and soon, losing Adam does not bode well.
No, they're just playing together as a deathfall right now, so they've got the man advantage as Remix does get the DMAC onto Gods. Short4 trying his best, but Gods will go down, and Cloud9 are starting to run out of time here. Short4 trying to keep this alive, almost gets a kill onto Baby Bay, but no, he gets healed up. He had all of his healers right on top of him. Dogman comes in to finish him off, and we were talking about Cloud9 getting the goose eggs. It might be Kungarna getting one.
It does not look good for Cloud9. Nothing they've shown me so far in this stage leads me to believe that they're going to win a fight. They're down to it, only a couple alive. A victory transcend from Dogman on the point.
He made some laps around also with the transcendence with the Zumiata.
We are going to University to learn who is going to take second in Group D and move on to the Overwatch Contender Series playoffs.
Oh boy. I mean, we really thought it might have just gone completely in Cloud9's way.
I thought this would be over by now. I really did.
Kungarna, just with the mental fortitude to keep it alive, and so it is just coming down to this. It's the final point here on University. Kungarna, Cloud9, tournament life on the line here.
So compositions do vary just a little bit. Mostly the Genji, short 4 on the side of Cloud9, and Baby Bay, 76 on the side of Kungarna. And you could sum up both these teams by the play of either. Baby Bay has been such an impactful force from Kungarna, short 4 on Cloud9, one of the only original remaining members of Cloud9, back from the Google Me days. He's been there forever. 2 quick kills from Kungarna. Started off, short 4 and Wolf now out of this fight. Kaiser tries to even it up, takes down Dogman on the other side, but that is the only kill so far as Gods also goes down. Another quick, decisive fight on Oasis from Kungarna.
Now Kungarna looking real good at this point. Baby Bay have 50% towards his ultimate, so not going to be able to really snowball this if Cloud9 can get some decent frags. We'll see if maybe Rolf can come in with an initial entry frag that we've seen a lot of Zenyatta's do, but in this TVT, Michael comes out on top. He had that health back control.
Zephyr has to use Rewind, is going to be out of his kit for the next little bit now. Michael's still trying to find something. Michael, I cannot even imagine his Twitter if they pull this off. 2 quick kills from Baby Bay now. A short 4 and Zephyr gone. That is the majority of the damage when you run compositions like this. Can't lose both healers, can't lose both tanks, definitely can't lose both DPS, and consider a fight nearing 40% for Kungarna.
And things look so good for them, right? They've almost got that sound barrier. Baby Bay getting closer to his tactical visor. Pulse bomb came out from Michael. It didn't really connect, but still, it makes Cloud9 tentative.
Yeah, they're able to heal back up. Cloud9, at some point, they have to just go. They're going to be pushing into a sound barrier at some point as well. Zephyr's got the pulse bomb, very likely pushing a target. Feels some pressure right now. Does Kungarna just pop that sound barrier preemptively? They do force out the Transcendence, so at least a trade in that regard. Baby Bay takes out Kaiser, who got a little separated from his team, a little bit too deep. 70%. This could very well be the last fight for Cloud9 in the Overwatch Contender Series.
Zephyr finally wins that battle against Michael, but is it going to be enough? 75% Kungarna, just 24% away from securing their spot in the Contenders playoff. Now we have the self-destruct coming out. Gods connects onto Dogman as Rolf finds a second, taking out Bishu, and now Cloud9 are striking back as they win out this team fight. But still, the point was in favor of Kungarna. They got 88%. They're one team fight away.
It was time for Blade and Barrier. You have to go in right there and let Shore4 and Adam, the founding members of this team, try to take it back for you. They do just that. Of course, help over the top from Gods. Everyone chipping in right there. As you mentioned, if Kungarna gets a very decisive fight, this map is very likely over. Kaiser coming in over the top. Mike Primal Ridge, Baby Bay trying to find a right angle. Able to desuit Gods. That means everyone going to be in his sights. No defensive matrix. Kaiser knows this is a problem. Tries to at least draw the fire and the ire. Zephyr comes in and takes out Baby Bay, but it's late. It is very late. This is going to turn into a scrap on the point.
It is a scrap on the point as Zephyr tries his best to keep this live. Transcendence comes down from Kungarna, and now 90%, 91 is taking up for Kungarna. They're 8 away as they're forcing them back. Michael on the hunt. Transcendence does come out from Rolf, but it's not enough to keep Zephyr alive. Dogman is the one that was able to get the headshots onto him, takes him out, and now we're in overtime. Dogman coming up huge for Kungarna right now as they're cleaning up on the side of Kungarna. Cloud9 just might be out of this tournament, not to be here for Contenders Season 1. And with that, Kungarna.
Oh my god.
Dogman! Kungarna, Dogman!
Dogman's been...
Well put, well put.
Rolf gets the play of the match. This is probably the double environmental. I can't believe what I just saw. Kungarna, who got absolutely owned on this stage. You cannot lose a control any worse They lost 3, getting 0% to 300%, and a best of 5 on control. Guts. Just pure guts from this team.
Yeah.
And they may be the heel, but man, it translates into something like that. I'm not a fan, but I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, that was nuts. And just looking at this, of course, they played the combination there at the beginning. They had Surefour on Pharah in the garden stage, able to use that very well, and they scrapped it out. They won that point. It wasn't as nearly as close as that 100-0. And then they go to City Center, and
I don't get it.
Why would you switch off Pharah? That's my big question. Like, why would you even do that?
Baby Bay's a threat, but try it. Give it a life.
Yeah.
Give it 2 lives. See what happens there. It's very good on that stage. I don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. Surefour is a great Genji, but it was working. Why do you switch away from something that's working?
No, and then we go to University, and they were just looking so scattered. There were multiple times. Oh, they were getting picked off early in every one of those early engages. And there was at one point, I think we were